have on the TikToks. And we'll jump right into the game. And we'll see if we can get those claps. And then R. Yes, I forgot about the R. Tiny little scream and sort of say hello. Hello all the platforms. Perfect. See that Sims remove custom content compatibility? I did see that they're doing some nonsense over there. I think it's about time you give up on people give up on Sims. All right, sweet. It's crazy. The ending scene was very cute. I almost cried. Good. Hell yeah. God, it feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. I'm frolicking around and harvesting all my goods. This is needed. They just want some more DLC. Oh, absolutely they do. Ruby taters? Oh wait, is it every single one of them 5 each? Like crap. Yeah. I agree. That's why you got to keep an eye out for like a lot of the good games out there. Like there's a lot of cool little indie games that people have been putting together. Like there's this one game that I've just noticed, and I'm bad at names, but it kind of had the Sims building, you know, the way that the Sims builds, I think is really iconic. Oh my god, that's so many ruby taters. Would I sell them? No, I think I'll just keep hoarding them until the game yells at me. Like apparently, like all the flowers that I have. And then we'll be fine. Inzoi, I've heard of that one. There's this one that was like a pixel game that I saw, and it just had it right there, and I was like, this is sweet. I was about to say, chicken, please don't get stuck down there. Just keep planting flowers. Flowers is my money making. And all I remember is last time that I needed to make sure that I was planting flowers. Yes, the people crave for a Sims-like game without playing Sims. You. Hey, KJL, how are you? Sup? Not a great deal here. Not a great deal at all. Just actually, is the quality okay on TikTok side? I hope so. If it's not, yep, should be. But then again, what I did was I acquired and borrowed a dock from work, like a little USB dock, USB-C dock, and switched up a couple of the connections there. So some stuff looks okay, or some stuff looks like it's working good. You good? Definitely lacking sleep. That's so fair. What time is it for you? Flowers are my money, and I got flowers in my mind. Yeah. Same here. I'm like, I can buy myself flowers. Nuh-uh, I will sell you all flowers, and then make profit, and then that's the flower empire. Once I get that giant, or get enough money to make that giant garden bed, I can use said giant garden bed and make lots. It's 11:42 for my fellow Freedom Nation. WA, sweet. It's my. I just have to try to remind myself. Would get Tales of the Shire if I didn't have to invite other hobbits. That part annoys me. What's wrong with inviting hobbits? Let the hobbits live. I can see something is dragging things down. Oh yeah. Is it good that my computer is running at 85% of RAM? 84, I closed something. Ah, it's perfect. They'll keep it going. Hey, Smelly Ellie, how are you? Okay. I think it's time. What are we thinking? Maybe this one? No, that's the chill one. Maybe this one. Gets pretty operatic. It's a beefy Hobbit game. Oh yeah. You know how Hobbits are? That's better. Okay. 9 animals. Remember the rules. The rules are we approach each of the 9 animals, we greet them, and we wait until we can clap. From there, we start counting how many times we can clap at the animals in a row. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Here we go. We'll start with the pony. Don't you do that to me. We'll start with the pony. Come on. Don't do that to me. We'll start with the pony. Come on. Oh my god. The wolf then. I'm not wolf, the horse. Wow, we're not getting these claps. I've got 40 seconds left of the song. There we go. Okay. Here we go. 1 clap. And horse. We're up to it. We've walked up to the horse. The horse doesn't... There we go. We greet. 2. Okay. We're in. Second pony. Oh. T-Rex arms. 2 out of 9. Heck. Whoa. Oof, yeah, that's alright. That's okay. Hey, we tried. Oh my god, are we clapping? We got close. We're trying to clap to 9 of the animals in a row. Yeah, and what you do is you walk up to one of the animals and you greet it. And clap. Hey, damn it. Wow, can't believe the swearing that you put on the voice of Alex. Hey Fravely, hey Mimo, name of the game is called Tales of the Shire. It's a whatchamacallit, a Lord of the Rings game. I don't know if shoot, dang it. On the TikTok side, is everything going okay? Because on my end, it just looks like it's frozen. Finally, you got claps. Finally. It took a while. Yeah, it does look fine. Okay, cool. It's just lying to me. Because on my end, it's running... It looks like it's a PowerPoint presentation. There is one thing I need to do. You say beep? Wow, Smelly Ellie. Can't believe you'd say beep like that. Of all the things that you could possibly say, beep. That. I love PowerPoint presentations. Well, this one will be on the test at the end of the year, so please make sure you study. Hey, Holt, how are you? Looks cozy. What is this? This game is called Tales of the Shire. It's a game where you play as a lovely little hobbit in, well, the Shire. The the same wonderful ones that Samwise and etc. Decided to leave and to go off on adventures. You pick your own hobbit. You make the hobbit to look to be whatever you want and name it to be whatever you want, and then use that hobbit to, you know, just interact with the other members of the Shire. The fun part here is that, well, when you're a hobbit in the world of Lord of the Rings, actually the only real thing that you have to worry about is some of the more, well, actually, you know, the end of the world, Sauron, his rings. You don't care about any of that stuff. That's nothing in comparison to, you didn't invite one of the members of the Shire to dinner last night, and then they're pretty mad at you, and that's just, it's incredibly upsetting that I would do such a thing. I love how your hobbit looks androgynous. That's me in a nutshell. Can we use the B button? There you go. Did that help? And Kay, thank you so much for the follow too. Appreciate that. Wait, Namad, you dying? You have to clap first. There, let's see if we can clap. T-Rex arms. Please play Crimson Desert, collect some fat cats. I did see that. Clap. There we go. See, this feels right. Just we'll just let it sort of sit there for a while until things get just you know, and then we realize actually we've kind of wasted the entire afternoon, and holy crap, I need to get to Farmer Cotton's place before he closes so I can sell him all the flowers. This is so kind. Thanks. I'm happy to help, Liv. Oh, there we go. Love that. Clapping is awesome. It's available on Nintendo. It absolutely is. It's available on all consoles except for mobile. And fun little fact: this game was developed by the same people. And I'm talking everything to do with the exact same people who worked on Lord of the Rings. So like they call it the Weta Workshop, and they're the people who did all the costume designs, the weapons, the swords, then the animation, the computer department. Peter Jackson back in just went, oh, you know, I'm going to just not use anyone else and just only keep it in house. You paid for an important message, everyone. Did it not work? Did that break as well? Might have been. I was resetting the chat service. I might have thrown off your important TTS message. Oh, that's Hobson. Actually, Hobson, can I sell you? I can sell you flowers. And harebells. And harebells. And harebells. And crocus. And dill. This isn't flowers, but why not? Do I think the game's worth buying? I'm bad to ask about that, to be honest, because I like a lot of games. It's very hard for me to sort of really judge. If you like a game that just is kind of fun, it's just fun, and it's very, there's no stakes in this game, really, then yeah, I think this is a great little game. I think some people say it's really cool for just like chilling around and just like not needing to worry about too much stress, going at your own pace, those kinds of things. So I quite like it. I quite enjoy it in that matter. 3 a.m. What time zone you in? I'm in Australia. Or Sydney. My time zone will be stopped soon. If you like cozy games, then yes. All right, that works too. The reason why your text to speech got banned is because you just did clap poop emoji and then clap emoji, which has been detected as spam. Oh, Tanya, thank you so much for the roses. That's way too kind. Way too kind. How are you? I hope you're doing well. You don't have to, but you don't have to do that. It's too generous. Too generous. What are you playing at? No, I want a garden bed for my flowers, but I don't have one yet. But I can't afford the big one. It's $1,500. Stop breaking my... Oh yeah, okay, that one got let in. Do you want to listen to that one?
Clap a light skin tone clapping hand sign. Clap a light skin tone clapping hand sign. Clap a light skin tone clapping hand sign.
That was fantastic.
Everybody give a little clap. Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands,
This is
clapping
fantastic.
hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands.
I think I Icarused a little bit too much. I think I went real icky on that one. Okay, that was, yeah, wings melted. I don't know what I'm trying to get now. I need to buy one of these. Those darn wax wings. Those darn wax wings. When will I ever learn? I'm good. How about me? Your voice calms me so much. That's really, oh, that's really kind. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm glad that I'm able to help in some way, shape, or form at whatever night, whatever o'clock it is. As I slowly sit here. For me, this is like huge for me because you're all. You think I'm like. This is more for me than it is for you. For instance, you're all helping me get awake. That's it. Hey Jackie, how are you? Welcome. How have you been? Inarticulate, thank you so much for the rose. That's way too kind. No, you're all. You don't have to do that. I'm happy. The only gift I need is nods from afar and maybe a wave. Only a tiny wave though. No, don't go too... actually, maybe go too big. If you go like a real big, massive wave, if you ever see me in public, then that would kind of be hilarious and I might laugh. Water wave? You can do a water wave actually. If you somehow see me in public and you summon a wave of water, I'll be very impressed. Jackie, thank you so much for the follow too. That's real awesome. Greetings from the Czech Republic. Oh, nice. I was close to you at one point. But that was like 8 years ago. Probably changed then. Never mind. If you saw me in public, you'd clap. You know what? It's better than seeing me in public and doing T-Rex arms. Wait a second. Did I mess myself up for last week? Oh, you son of a gun. Last week when I was playing this game, I set dinner for 4 people. I need to feed them. Well, that's fun. I checked out my normal time. You weren't here before. Oh, has your time zone changed, Kelsey? My husband calls you Thor because he hears your voice. That's a compliment. Hell yeah. Hang on. I do have something for this. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Which one is it? One of these does the thing. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'm getting it. I will respond to you. I've got a thing. Got a thing here that answers the thing. Or have I wasted too much time with holding the thought? Wait, no, I haven't. This is not going to be worth it. Yeah. Okay, thank you. How long have I been online? Only... not long. Maybe 20 minutes, really. Generally, my schedule says to start. I will be starting at this time, because it's just 3. But I started a little bit early. And Tanya, thank you so much for the follow too. Fine. What was the thought? What was I holding it? No, I released it. You can release the thought now. It's okay. I played a little bit of Viking music and then said something. There we go. This is from Noxie. Noxie says, salt all through the water, salt all down below, salt for my belly, the cook had better know. Alright. Neffy says, I crave bitterness. Alright. Young Tom Cotton says, if it's spicy and hot, I'll like it a lot. Okay. And Marigold Pot says, cold winter days, a slow, lowly mood. To perk yourself up, add spice to your food. Okay. I've got to get to cooking. It is the evening. I better make sure that I get the food done. 4 meals done in a little bit of time. It's 5 p.m. here. Usually come at 4 for me. So yeah, that makes sense now. Well, in a week, my... actually, as of this weekend, my daylight savings will end. So I'll probably be back to your normal time, to be honest. Great. all that changing around time zones, and then we'll link back up again. Okay, so I once forgot a dinner if all the villagers weren't happy. That's funny. No, Alex, you start 2 hours later than us. I'll start 1 hour earlier. We've been through this. I'll start 1 hour earlier. Later. No, earlier. No, later. Salt, bitter, spice, and spice. Okay, that I can do. 2 spices, 1 salt, and 1 bitter. I think I can't do the salty food. Currently in my kitchen, we have 2 spicy foods. So I can cheat and be very lazy and just give those spicy foods to people. So that just leaves bitterness and saltiness. Hey Kelly, how are you? Now salt. Salt's hard to make because I don't really have what I need for salt. I don't have salt to make it salty. But what I can do is go flour, shallots, and just find a salty fish. Crucian carp. And then find a... There we go. Find a... I think that's bitter? Yeah. So what should happen here is that the Crucian carp is salty in general. So it should overbear the flavors of sweetness and bitterness so that it's a salty dish, and then that will fulfill that quota. Good. Oh, Kelsey, thank you so much for the Go Populous. You're too kind. Wish all countries would just scrap daylight savings. Boy, do I also wish that. Or they will make it make sense. You going back? I'm going forward. You move forward, I'm going back. Yeah, you're going back, I'm going... Yeah. And what game is this? This game is called Tales of the Shire. It's a Lord of the Rings game. So, what you see there to your right is a hobbit. A hobbit that I made. And I've named it an Alex because I can't think of any other name to save me. And my surname is Good Enough, which isn't a surname that I made. It was one that I could pick from a pre-defined selection. So Alex Good Enough is my name. And it's fun. They look at me and they say, wow, isn't it good enough? And then it hurts. China doesn't do it? Oh, sick. Oh, man. Jealous. Hey, Jay, how are you? Have I watched all the Lord of the Rings movie? Oh, yeah, Lev. Multiple times. Especially the original trilogy with the extended edition. God, I love it so much. It's such a fun little... It's just so fun. Ooh, I can tenderize these shallots. So then we can chuck it in here so we can get it. Not there yet. It'll get there. Love Lord of the Rings. It's so good. So many moments. Especially the other thing that I really love, and they're not going to do it because it'd be too good. But there was a game that came out in like 10, 15 years ago. It's called Lord of the Rings. It's called Lord of the Rings, you know? Surprise. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. And it was like, you could play it co-op, you just select your character, and then you play as Legolas, or you play as Gimli, and you run, or Aragorn. Actually, there's a bunch of characters you could play as. And you run around, and you press X to attack, press circle to do a heavy attack, and triangle, and that was it. It was one of my favorite games. I do worry nostalgia has tainted it a little, but I'm sure there has been absolute begging for that game to be remade. Absolute begging. And there we have, very good fish cakes, salty and textured. That's going into the backpack. Alright, now I'm looking for a bit of meal. Bitter. Oak Barton. Oh yeah, alright, let's do it. Sweet. No. Bitter. Yes. I really love the trees being alive in the movies. That's my favorite part. Yeah, the trees, the treants when they come to life. Well, the treants as they go in and hang out with Merry and Pippin. God, they're fun. Oh, Tanya, thanks so much for the roses again. That's again too generous. I appreciate that a lot. How's the morning so far? Does it still wake you up? You betcha. Those are some good games on the PS2. Yeah, they were so good. I think I played it. I think I played it on PS2. I didn't have it, but I remember playing it a lot. So it must have been at someone's house. There we go. Got the sweet spot. But man, that would be. I was kept looking up to see if it was possible to find. Oh, it might be possible to find an emulator for that game. Stay tuned. Lord of the Rings is, in my opinion, the best trilogy. Have you watched the Hobbit movies? I have. I did remember watching it when they came out and going to the cinemas and quite liking them. To be honest, I was a bit of a fan of Richard Armitage because of he was in some show. Hey, that became spicy. Nah, back to the drawing board. Simple sprouts then. There we go. That's going to be bitter. And I was like, quite like this Richard Armitage. He's so handsome, get what you mean? Yeah, you know what? There's a few things I was like, oh, I kind of wish... it sort of did feel a little bit different. It did feel rushed, the Hobbit, in comparison. You see... I just love all the trivia for the Lord of the Rings. You see him talk about it all the time. It's like the Hobbit was put together. There was this whole thing about it, about all the production problems, with it being like, you know, they didn't have as much time as they did for Lord of the Rings. So that's why I'm kind of excited to see what they do for the new one that they're making. The one that Andy Serkis is putting together. Because they've taken time for it, and they're using the same Weta Studios, Weta Workshop. Lee Pace is why I went. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, you know what? How can you forget Lee Pace? Clara, thanks so much for the follow too. Appreciate that. Did we get our clappage done? Hey, Jay, thanks so much for the harmony too. Sorry. For the clapping, we got how many did we get? 2 out of 9. It wasn't great. So spicy. Hang on, let's check the. Yeah, there we go. You and you. So we've got spicy, salty, spicy, bitter. Perfect. I did get it? No. Well, I say thank you twice. No one on my level. I was a DS girly and we went to the Xbox. We always had some sort of Nintendo. I've never played a PlayStation too much. Yeah, I had an Xbox 360 in my room eventually. And when I went to friends' places, they always had PlayStation. So I distinctly remember being able to play a lot of games on PlayStation. Partial to Martin Freeman. Yeah, you know what? Fair. There we go. This way. There's a pretty good car. Pretty good cast. I'm partial to I'm partial. No, actually, no, not even partial. Luke Evans. Luke Evans is in that film. Adore Luke Evans. I remember really loving him growing up. I said growing up because it came out like 10 years ago. So I was, 20 something. Yeah, anyway. It's better than last week. I think we got one beginning stream, one at the end. Yeah, the rules for the clapping is going to be as follows. Whenever we will not count the run until there is at least a clap, and then we'll count it. Hello, my guests. I have prepared you many films. Meals. Sorry, I got films on my mind. Noxie, there you are. A salty fish dish for you. Neffy, a bitter soup for you. And honestly, for like just you guys just share the spice. Eat. I think I've heard the word clap like 20 times this live, and it's going to get worse. I feel for people who are afraid of the word. I started a thing many weeks ago where we started clapping at animals, and now we can't stop. Is it an addiction? Maybe. Oh, Kelly, thanks for patting Sil. She deserves it. And everyone enjoyed their meal. Okay. Marigold, not leveled up. Neffy leveled up. Noxie leveled up. And young Tom Cotton leveled up. Noxie, what are you after? I heard you had something for me. Hello, Mr. Noakes. Oh, I heard you had something for me. That's not a fishing rod. I do. You've done well. Don't know what's wrong with the fishing rod. Oh, bait and fish recipe. What are you standing for? I got another verse for you. Hey, still after something. No, I'm not. Get gone then. Thanks. Thanks, Noxie. Neffy.
Yeah.
I heard you had something for me, Neffy. At your service, Neffy? I heard you had something for me. I have for you succulent fork slices on parsnip. I have nothing else to give you of it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. Hey. Don't make me frolic really fastly after you. Fastly? Good day, Alex Goodenough. Hello, young Tom. I heard you had something for me. Yep. Hardy autumnal. 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 Sorry, I've got the right word now. Yep, a hearty autumnal beef stew for you. Thank you for the hearty autumn stew. Autumnal? Gotta go feed the animals soon. See you later. See you, young Tom Cotton. Yes, autumnal. Yeah. Yeah, I think we feel like we're saying the same thing now. Perfect. Now that I've got now that it's time for some autumn, we can frolic around and get what we need. Neffy's cute. Neffy's so nice. You know who's mean to me? Or Willow? Hello. I haven't seen you yet today. T-Rex arms. Oh, you got your claps a little bit too early, Kelly. There was no claps, unfortunately. It was T-Rex arms. Yeah, you're gonna have to change that. None for you, Christian. What? T-Rex, thank you, Jay. Alright, so now we can just drop off my Nestoretian. And let's go to sleep before it gets too late. Clapping with tears? No, not tears. Good news is we got friends now. So no more where we are. Oh, it's from Mean Girls? I actually haven't seen Mean Girls. Sorry. Amazing voice acting. Horrible voice acting. Terrible, funny little voice. In fact, I was even on the walk. I was walking with my wife yesterday, and I don't know what it was, but I ended up making her laugh by doing a random voice. And it was kind of like a Cookie Monster voice, and she was just like, and I don't know, we're just walking, she's like, man, I could go for a cookie, and I went, see you for cookie, and it made her laugh, and then we didn't get any cookies. Sorry to put a little dark twist at the end of that story. Even I'm sad about it. I need to do more voices. What? Here we go, finally. Love the food, says young Tom Cotton. No, not. So, as a thank you, young Tom Cotton says, I usually forget what I've eaten and I can't get your cooking out of my mind or my teeth. It's just what I needed. Here's something from me as a thanks. It's only polite. He's giving me an old bench and some chicken in the same letter. Noxie also says, you cooked Mr. Fishy very well yesterday. I didn't think you had it in you. It's a sign of a good fisher hobbit, that is. You might have to invite me again. And he's also given me an old bench and a fish. An old table and a fish, which is, again, in the same parcel. Neffy, however, the food was good yesterday. I would have it again. Here is a gift. And Neffy's given me cheese mixed with a bunch of rocks. Okay, and then Marigold says, I want to tell you the meal was just what I was wanting. Perhaps I was missing the meals like I had back in Brie. Here's a little present to say thank you. And she's given me a beer and salmon. That's cracked, apparently. Excellent. Did you say cheesy rocks? Yes, I did say cheesy rocks. Would you like some cheesy rocks? It's called peppermickle cheese, but it's been splashed with some rocks. Is this your petition to become a voice actor? I did look it up once, and then here's the thing: I'm not an actor and I can't act. So all I can just do is read line, make voice, and I'd love to one day. But yeah, I'll just be too awkward. When they go and say a line, I'll have that giant millennial pause. Day one asking for a cheesy rock stream. Now let's leave it at day one. Not great at sentences either. Hey, Oh, if I could read, I'd be so upset about that. Just realized I have no idea what the actual plot of this game. All you know is cooking. In your defense, there is a plot to this game, but I've been too busy not doing that. And too busy just focusing on focusing on side quests. What do you call it? Side quest grinding? Side quest grinding? Side quest grinding? It's where you just don't do anything except the side quests. And I'm sure I'll go back to it. And the character's gonna be like, wow, Alex, thank you finally for getting back to me. And I'll be like, sorry, I was busy. Yeah, I was inviting everyone for dinner. I was trying to, like, you know, get all their old furniture and cheese mixed with rocks. And they'll understand. I need more flour room. Alex, wake here. Fishy, hey, serious? Do you want one? See me as a voice actor? There'll just be a massive pauses. Ooh, we could plant rhubarb. I'll be awkward in it as heck. Next time I do an acting role, because I do from time to time, I'll take Alex with me. Alex, you want to hang out on the set of NCIS? Can I be a corpse? More than anything. Actually, is Abby still on the show? Because if so, yes, I'll be there. So I think Abby's cool. Abby made me think that I could dress up as a goth and go to my work office. However, I got that dream beaten away from me from my my old work, and they said you can't do that. And I was like, oh, but then maybe new work can. But I don't know. ADHD brain. Hey now. What? It's not ADHD. My mum calls it it's a fun little Alex quirk. She said it cost too much money to go to the hospital at the time. I fear you would play a very dramatic corpse. Oh man, I'd corpse the absolute living heck out of that role. I'd be the best corpse I've ever seen. You've been a corpse before, you've also been killed on the show like twice. I've also been background characters. Nice. Hell yeah. FLAQ. What's FLAQ? That's what my mom sends about me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, it works. Oh, Suji, thank you so much for the "you're awesome." That's way too kind. Way too generous. Like, too generous. It's almost suspect how generous that is. You're awesome. Now it feels like my awesome is nothing in comparison to yours, because mine's just words. And yours is a tiny little ferret? Hamster. I don't know, but whatever I said made my character cross, so I'm gonna stop talking. I've decided I'm going to start from up here. Ooh, what kind of music do we need to build us up for this? Maybe... This is loud and intense, but this is intense, but builds up, gets heavy. I guess. No. Not at all. Fun little Alex quirk, FLAQ. That's it. It was a flack. Oh, it sounds close to me swearing. GGVV, hey Bao. Alex, we need a stream where you watch Mean Girls and eat cheese fondue. You're gonna take that away from my my dream Saturday night. But fair enough. I'm not going to agree to anything because I know that some people here have way too good of memories and I don't. Alright. In front of us there are 9 animals, 4 sheep, 1 pig, 2 ponies, a cow and a horse. I need to clap at every single one of them in a row. We'll begin with the sheep here. We wave. T-Rex arms. We can't count this run until we get at least 1 clap on the board. This sheep. Alright, the clap has begun. Okay, stretching. doing everything I can to make sure that I am at the top of my game. If you're unfamiliar with what needs to happen, I need to run up to each one of these animals, press E to greet. Okay, I guess the run has begun. This one. T-Rex arm straight away. Well, back to frolicking. Shuji, thanks so much for the 10 TikToks. You're way too kind. That's way too generous. Like before was generous, this one's way too generous. Boo tomato. Dot dot dot. Yeah, you know what? You know, Frolic's gotta frolic. We just gotta, I don't know, take this learning experience for what it is. Remember where we went wrong and move on from there. And hey, dear. Gosh, have you noticed these emotes? Oh yeah, do you like them? They were, well, I'm definitely the subject. No. Oh, that was a great little. There was some great clapping though. To be honest, if I had to really call out the claps, I'd say, well, thanks for clapping, Kelly and Fighty Marty and Scythex and Cyber Baroness and Dia and Kelsey and Joe. And there was yeah, but it wasn't our time yet. It wasn't our time. If it was our time, we would have clapped at 9 animals in a row. You give no claps for me. I noticed your lack of claps. I wasn't going to say anything at the time. I just thought it might have been a mistake. Cracks neck. Sounds like it. Sounds like a mistake, isn't it? What is this? 6 flowers to sell. What am I, chopped liver? Oh, did you clap, Pinji? Sorry, I just can't read. Like you used the wrong claps and it ruined it. No, don't. I mean, if you're gonna take ownership for the fault problem, then that's fine actually, because I don't want to take ownership for the problem. No, you were mean to me last time. I give no claps. I'll got my eye on you. Have you ever been to Hobbiton in New Zealand? Yeah, I did. Last year actually. It was fantastic. I loved seeing it all, and then going, wow, this looks exactly like the Hobbit. And then hearing all the set stories and stuff as it came through, like how the entire Hobbiton kind of got torn down at the end of Lord of the Rings, and when it came to the Hobbit and refilming it, because they obviously had to rebuild the entire Hobbiton. Well, I mean, not all of it, but like most of it. Then the owners of the land that they filmed it on, saw it as an opportunity for them to actually have a permanent structure. And so they, yeah, which is, yeah, I'm glad that they did. And also, I love the story that there was people there for a wedding, because they just opened up weddings for it to have weddings. Oh, my sentence structure sucks. So they open it up that you can get married at Hobbiton, and apparently one of the earlier weddings, or it's somewhere down the line, Elijah Wood was randomly there and got to say hi, which was sick. And also the weather that we were there at Hobbiton, it was just like lightly raining. So it was like nice, like kind of a little bit cloudy, but still a little bit sunny, but just light drizzle in certain areas. So it kind of felt, for me, it felt like home, like nice and homely. I love the rain, and I love like nice cold rain because it was winter, so even better. You need a clapping emote of me clapping? All right, I'm on it. I'll try and take a photo of me clapping. Or I will fake draw hands and put it over my face. The fake tree was crazy. It looked so real. Well, last year, so it was such great weather. Very magical. Yeah. Oh, maybe we're in the same tour. Oh, probably not. I was the person who was standing in front of the Hobbit doors going, whoa, look how big I am, and taking selfies. But, oh god, the big tree was awesome. The detail that they put. There's so much attention to detail in that they put in all of the little Hobbitons. Actually, I wish Minas Tirith was real. I could get married there. Yeah, you know what? No, let's go Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep while a bunch of extras dressed as Uruk-hai run at you, and you have to quickly get married before they breach the walls. Hey, Sita, how are you? I want to get married at Varikino Lake Retreat. It's where Anakin and Padme were married. Oh, nice. Whereabouts is that? Did you visit the Weta workshop? I did. I was visiting the Weta workshop when they actually when this game came out. It was about a week or so, I think, after that this game came out. I was there, and that's because I heard of this game, and obviously because it's, well, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh wow, there's a farming game, we could play as a Hobbit. So I was keeping an eye on this game, and then when I was there, I saw him selling it, and I was like, oh yeah, makes sense, you know, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings. And then checked on the back, and on the back of this game it says Weta Workshop. So that was an awesome, cool trivia to say, hey, the people who made worked on Lord of the Rings for the production, the swords, the costumes, the statues, the miniatures, is the same people who made this game. Wait, what, but has Scythex not seen, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers? Everything is great, how am I? See, everything's fantastic here. Just another day of, playing games and clapping at animals. I'll show you, actually. Is there a game by Weta? Yeah, this one. Oh, it was about Star Wars. Right. Star Wars prequels, gotcha. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the Swan. Yeah. Sorry, I was sculling coffee and then it got really, God, it was really strong. Clap. Oh, great claps. Great claps, Jay. Hey, Xander, how are you? Great claps. Def a dream that may never come because Italy is far. No, Italy is not that. Once you make that first transatlantic flyover, you'll find that you'll just do a whole Europe trip. Only one set of claps? Yeah, don't worry. Tomorrow we'll try and see if we can meet the quota. What I should do instead is actually focus on doing the next part. So gardening club is complete for rhubarbs, which means I have to go see Rosie Cotton. Harvest parsnips, harvest gibberas, forage chanterelle, morel, catch stuff. Cook with chicken. Okay. Still a few things. We need to go and forage some more into the forest. Alex, you're in Texas. Yeah. What did I say? Yeah, transatlantic. Like when you fly over, you'll get there eventually. Save your money. It's a 12-hour flight. Mate, do I have to tell? I'll definitely tell you how. I think it was definitely too high of a number to fly from Australia to Europe. I did do that slog once, and gosh. And I'm not really the smallest person in the shed. I'm quite rotund, and sitting on the plane, and you're just squished up. It's not built for me. I'm not built for planes. Yeah, I'm not built for planes. I guess I can't really take a cargo ship for 3 months to travel to Europe. I don't think they'll drop me off at the right dock, to be honest. Shall I resume the queue? Alright, go on. While I'm frolicking here, there you go. You can listen to me.
Clack, clack, clack. Such a cute bird, Triple A. Alex, open wide and say A.
Hey. Is anyone built for planes? That's what I'm thinking. I'm starting to think that maybe no one is. I remember when I was 15, right? The difference between, well, actually, no, let's scratch that. When I was 18, 20, I was still relatively big lad. I think I was bigger when I was 20 than I am now. And I remember, like, to the point where I think I used the seatbelt extension once, maybe twice. And I was still okay. Like, I think I was all right. It's just pretty comfortable sitting on the plane. Now when I sit on the plane, my God, I feel like I need to, like, shrink myself because of, I just got these thighs. These thunderous thighs that love to touch other people. I don't want them to. Oh, and also my shoulders. And yeah, but I feel like it's so mental rough for my self-esteem because I go, wow, I'm at my most fittest, man. I'm working out quite a lot. Oh, look at me, raw muscles. And then I sit on the plane and I get humbled so quickly. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have had that chocolate. And it's so rough. But I see a lot of people just who are, you know, not just standard size and like there's no like real disparity, whatever. And it's the planes. It just feels like they're smaller and more like condensed over the years. It's become a horrible experience. I've never, even just like sitting on a plane for 4 hours, I go, wow, my entire body feels nice and seized up. God, that's great. Anyway, yep. Because it's, I think the thing as well. Oh yeah, no, alright, I'll tell you that story, and then I'll read for a second. I'm scared of flying. It's like your worst fear. Have you ever tried it before, Yuri? Yeah, I understand. It can be so rough, especially in some certain times where there's turbulence. And I think there is. It's like the form of like you're not in control. You sort of have to trust that you'll be able to get there. But yeah, I can definitely understand. I would say it's okay. There's always, every time that you're on a flight, there's always someone who hasn't been on there before for the first time. And if you've got good company with you, if you're ever happy or wanting to do it, and if you've got good company with you who can talk you through it and just keep your mind off things, then I think it's a really, really good time. Me, I sit there and I go to sleep. The fact that he said the seats got smaller, I'd freak out. Sorry, when I say the seats got smaller, I mean over a year, like, not a year, over a 10-15 year period. So for me, they feel smaller, even though I'm like, is it me? And Sai, thank you so much for the follow too. It's way too kind. So there was this one time I went on a plane. I went to Melbourne, and Melbourne is another capital city. It's south of Sydney. It's an hour away, an hour flight, I think, roughly. And oh crap, I need to go to sleep. It's bedtime. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going down there for a tattoo. It's 5 a.m. I feel awake-ish. Actually, I'm really tired. I didn't sleep the night before because I was worried I was going to miss my flight, and I didn't want to miss my flight because it means I have to not go to get the tattoo, and I really wanted to get the tattoo. So anyway, so I've got like 2-3 hours sleep, and I'm sitting on the plane, and there's a guy next to me, and I think I'm at the window, the guy's on the aisle seat, and this is a bit of an older man. Who's like maybe in his 40s or something, and he's like but can't see, so he's got his giant glasses, and he's got his blown up text on his phone that's at 400% font. So I mean to, I'm just like looking around and I see his text, and I was like, oh yeah, but then there's a word that catches my eye, and the word is elephant. And so I go, oh yeah. I'm already like, kind of a little bit like feeling again humbled immediately by the small seats. So I go, oh yeah, I wonder why he's typed the word elephant, and then I see his whole text message, and it's something along the lines of it's like, because he's probably he's wearing a high vis, so he's a bit of a bogan, I would say. I wear high vis as well, so I'm definitely a bogan, and he's like, yeah, got through security all right, but I'm sitting on the plane squished between two giant elephants. And it's funny for 2 reasons. Well, the big one that made it more funny than anything else, well, first of all, it's like, wow, what do you do in that situation? Crap, do I say something and be like, hey mate, actually, here's a reason why I don't think that's true. In 2018, I was this weight, and now I'm this weight, so therefore it's a much better experience. But I think the funniest thing about it was the fact that it wasn't even true. He was sitting on the aisle seat, and there was a gap between us. There was no 2 people. It wasn't squished between 2 people. There was I'll take it. There's a stocky guy sitting on the window, an empty seat, and him. So, I don't know what to take from that. I think that made me laugh more than anything else of the episode. It's just like, man, I know for a fact that he's just like, oh, I've got this amazing story that's gonna be such a good one. And it cracked me up so much, and I did feel weird laughing on the plane. Yeah. Did you fight him? No. Where do I live? In what state? Oh yeah, I'm New South Wales. I'm not from here, so please don't hold that against me. I'm in Sydney. It's crazy. I think I would have laughed too. Sometimes absurdity makes me laugh. You would have let out the nastiest fart. That's wild. I don't want to take a plane with you, little Alex. Hope that's okay. How tall am I? I'm like 186 centimeters. I'm quite tall. So sitting on the planes means I'm like my knees are all squished up against the other chair. Good times. Super jelly of those who can sleep on a plane easy. Yeah, it's a fun little skill. It does mean that sometimes if I'm not in the right position, my neck just bounces all over the place. And then it gets real tense when I wake up. But, man. You squeeze knees. Like, yeah. I currently like, if you're in front of me, let's just say we're catching a plane together. If you're in front of me and you try to put your seat back, you wouldn't be able to because you'd be crushing my bones of my kneecaps. I'm just not from New South Wales. I'm from Queensland originally. Yeah, out west. Came to the big city to follow my dreams, but also apparently there's more jobs here. Where would you want to travel to? I'd love to travel to the Greenland, Iceland, Finland, Norwayland, Swedenland area. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be a fantastic one, a place to try. Alex, you could get hit by a bus, eat chocolate. You know what? Fair enough. You're right. I could get hit by a bus and eat chocolate. Whilst eating chocolate. Like, you had to clarify you're not from the New South Wales. Yeah, I don't want people to hold it against me. And it makes it much more entertaining when Maroons beat the Blues in State of Origin. Even though I'm not really that much of a... I don't really sometimes watch the game. But, man, I just love rubbing it into people's faces when their team loses. My boss hated it at the time when he was my boss. In the lands of the lands, nowhere in America? Oh, you know, I'd love to visit America at some point. One day. Land. The, yeah, I used to watch the NRL, and I used to watch the AFL. I know a lot to know all the rules. And then when people get real like, oh man, look at that game. When I used to live in Townsville, people got really, really into the Cowboys. And I always wasn't a Cowboys fan. I was always a Broncos fan. And so in that whole city changed my entire perspective of whenever there was a game between the Cowboys and the Broncos, or just any game, it just made me bitter towards anything Cowboys related. Cowboys won the premiership, they beat the Broncos, and I was just mad and seething. I have no idea where I was going with that, but I love rubbing it in when someone's team loses. Don't be rude next to me and I won't fart. Thanks, Lil Alex. I will just not take a plane with you. That makes sense. A dude once tried to recline his seat while my knees were stopping it, and he called the flight attendant on me. What? What? Sorry, did you put your knees in the... Did you just take your knees off and then just chuck them into the overhead carrier or something? That didn't sound like a truth, Alex, but a lie. I can't remember what I said, Tarinesh, for you to accuse it of a lie, but I'll take it. It probably was a lie. I don't blame you based on that reaction. I don't like Cowboys. As someone who lives in Denver, keep representing. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, about the United States. Like, I'd love to. There's a bunch of culture in America that I'd love to see. Like, I'd love to go to New Orleans. I'd love to go to Dallas, Texas, and eat barbecue. Love to, I don't know, see a Hollywood sign maybe and be like, wow, that's that. And a couple of other places in general. Mountains. But culture here in America, it's blues. Like America has such amazing culture in certain areas. Like blues, I'd love to go to see a proper blues show. Blues concert. Do you have a YouTube channel? I do, Yuri. It's not great. This is just me sitting here yapping but playing games. They're kind of like this. But if you're ever curious, there's I got the link tree that has that has like all the links there if you ever want to stop by. Dallas and good luck. Okay, don't go to Dallas for barbecue. Okay. Louisiana sounds fun too. Tennessee. Hey, I see. Like yapping, it's soothing. Appreciate that, Yuri. That's real kind. Really, really kind. Will you live in Wyoming in the wilderness away from it? See, that would be cool too. Like, there's some amazing... Sorry, I need to read about Rosie Cotton being mad at me. Sorry, I will do this real quick. Rosie Cotton's mad, and Fosco Burrows are mad at me because I haven't invited them to dinner. So now I've got to go invite them to dinner. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of little, so many little places for, so many places in America that with your different sort of scenery and how the country looks. Yeah, I'd love to do it. Love to see it one day. If you're going to come to Texas, wouldn't say to Dallas, maybe Houston or San Antonio. Okay. Oh, you don't. Area 51 isn't really a thing, is it? 3 farthing stone. Nothing north of Austin. Okay. America is huge and changes drastically. Yeah, you've got Canyon. Is Niagara Falls? No, is that Canada? I think that's Canada. But still, it's close enough. Also, you've got what's that place? Detroit. I had to think of the game. You got Detroit, which is like borders in Canada. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. One day I'd love to visit. Have you been to London? I have. I can't say too much about like what it was like because I don't remember too much. I did go on the bus. I did like the hop on, hop off buses where you just like jump on and you go, oh, nice, this is cool. And jump off whenever there's something happening. But I was there when Big Ben was getting renovated. Or was still being worked on. Delphinium. Delphinium will be my 4. Bosco, Delphinium, Nora, and Rosie are going to be my attendees of my dinner, I reckon. Does it really rain there a lot? When I was there I was there for a few days, it did rain a little bit. I can't tell you if it rained a lot in comparison to every other place as yet. I did meet up with a friend there who is Australian and was staying there for a bit working. She said it rains quite a lot. But I also quite liked the, what did I have? I think I had a cranberry beer. And that was interesting. I thought the little pubs were interesting. One day I'll go again. Oh, I can't fit these flowers. I'd love to visit Australia, hear everything there tries to kill you. Yeah, me. As soon as you come off the plane, Xander. I'm there waiting. Cracking knuckles. They're like, welcome to Australia, mate. Time to show you around. I figured. Someone moved to London. Whereabouts are you now? If you go to Austin, go to Juarez. It's a restaurant and bakery. Okay. I would write that down, but I think I'll forget. Just remind me whenever I'm able to. What game is this? Match Ladder. The game is called Tales of the Shire. It's a nice little chill game where you play as a hobbit. And look, it's so chill. You just frolic around, and you pick foliage from the side of a river. Also, you can cook for the other members of the Shire. You can grow things. It's kind of fun and chill. Mostly, I like to just run around, frolic, and clap at animals. Like now. Nope. MMORPG? No, just a single player game. Set in the world of Lord of the Rings. Set in the world of Lord of the Rings, where you can where you just find play as a hobbit while everyone's off on their adventures and trying to save the world or help the ages. You're focusing on what's more important, which is skipping around and waving at horses. Still not doing it. The prayer emoji. Wow, big prayers. There it is. Shall we do it? Alright, it's time. 9 animals. Horse has been clapped to. This is where it begins. 1 out of 9. Let's see if we can clap at all the others. Pig. We didn't. This is not... We've been doing a really rough time here. T-Rex arms. Well, thanks so much for the T-Rex emojis, Joe. That went well. See, no clapping. My character, Alex Goodenough, does not want to clap. Sarah Johnson will make it the music Friday. Go to sleep. Turn off the stream. I'm so sorry. We had to clap. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I have to make up for something, Alex. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We do have to make up for the fact that we just weren't able to get any clapping. What the heck? I know. Oh well, that's alright. One day, the most that we've got in a row has been 3. Nothing. Goodbye. I'm going to stand there all day. Holy crap, I teleported. Sweet. Have a good stream, gonna go have your pops. Alright, take care, Santa. Hope all is well. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is talk to Rosie Cotton. Rosie Cotton is our farming club leader. We've already done the task of growing crops for her, so may as well tick that off. And see what other club tasks that we can pick up. Should read Reddit stories or scary story time. Once upon a time. Wait, I've got something for this. One time, I was on a plane. I look over, and there is a man sitting in the aisle seat. And I saw that man was texting someone else. And I was curious as to what the message said. And I shouldn't have been too curious. That is where it all went wrong. Yeah, something like that. I can see it. Hey, nice, mint. Oh wait, more mint. I think you should do voice acting. I'll be bad at it. I like doing, what I like doing is reading, I like reading the dialogue and like pretending. It's kind of, it just always cracks me up. Chapter 1, the elephant in the room. Oh my god, Hannah, thank you so much for the roses. It's way too kind. Hey, Jairus. Thank you, that's too sweet. Wow. Got called an elephant. I think he would scare himself too much. What? I don't get jump scared by my own words. I totally listen to that while I still fall asleep. That's fair. I have practiced, like I do like the idea of reading out audiobooks, and I have practiced with it. So I read out a book and recorded it, and I think it went okay. I need to do more of it. My problem is time. But I want to make sure I do good at that, because I listened to an audiobook that was by a voice that was like kind of iconic voice, and it looks like that they just rode off the coattails of them having an iconic voice, and they kind of like acting it, because they didn't do anything else to it. They just talked it, maybe did a little flair, but when it came to any different characters, they just kept it as the same voice, and it was horrible. It ruined the entire book for me, and I really wanted to just boo it. You're not sure about that one, Cap? About which one? Which one in particular? You should read LOR. What's one's LOR? And put it on YouTube. Oh, I could. I've put a private one on YouTube, and I haven't made it public because I don't know what the rules are when it comes to like reading an entire book and putting it out there. But I did read some parts. What book? It was The Martian by Andy Weir. It was read out by Will Wheaton, and yeah, it was bad. I've never seen someone just not do any voices and just sits there. And there was a point where there was like 4 people in the room having a conversation, and there was very little discerning between the voices, which you kind of like, oh, what am I listening to? Oh, I can't pick that up. Can't pick up the dill. Frolicking and foraging, exactly. Frolicking and foraging and talking to myself. The other hobbits are confused and going, what the hell is happening? And all they hear as Alex Goodenough skips by, he's like, so chat, anyway, I was down at the park. and tries to absolutely just over-exaggerate a story to make it somewhat exciting. Who would do such a thing? Elliot, thank you so much for the follow too. Appreciate that. But just the voices in your head, don't mind us? Yeah, no worries, I never do. Yeah, yes, Baroness. That's what I've got it on currently for like the first book I read, which was I think Tress of the Emerald Sea. I've got that shared as a link, and then you click link, and then there it is. I wouldn't put it as public. Though that'd be funny. I just thought the idea of just someone sitting there and like taking the script of a movie and just reading it out completely. You can do David Attenborough on the Chase in the Park. New South Wales. Where do the Ashays like to hang out? Is it probably in general? Well, it shows you how much I like to travel around Sydney. Imagine other hobbits concerned and that's why they don't want to talk to me. That makes sense. I have asked them many times if they wanted to chat, but none of them do. You recorded yourself reading Tress of the Emerald Sea? I did. Oh, actually, that's right, Taryn. Actually, you joined the Discord somewhere recently, didn't you? I can actually fix that for you. Not the Ashays. I don't know them enough. I don't really see them much. So I've got there's a role selector thing where you can go in and select like what kind of role you want for to be notified on. So I think you've got YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Purple App, TikTok, and from in that same one there is a one that's called like annoying you with books or something. If you can't find it, just let me know and I can just add it to you manually. Go from there. And Charlie, thank you so much for the follow too. Yeah, I need more money. And caffeinate the Alex. Oh, good. Thank you. Zythex wants me to drink something. I have white cloudy drink. Is that okay? Zythex? It's definitely got caffeine. Hydration break. Yeah. I've been talking nonsense for like a good couple of hours. So much so I looked back at my cat and she's just like stretched out. I don't know how she sleeps this way, but she has her paws, both sides of her paws stretched out like a deli meat roll, I guess. Good morning. Today's the day we make some food for people. I gotta read up what their dietary requirements are. The appage has been big today. Yeah. I do talk like a lot of nonsense. Sometimes when I go scroll through or scrub through. Oh, hey. Have you eaten all your walnuts already? Jesus, mate. Yeah, I know, I'm getting it. Sometimes I scrub through footage, especially on games where I play like Tales of the Shire, because I think it's one of my most yappage. I look at it and I go, none of this is content. He's just talking nonsense. I'm like, this is great. This is not something that I would. I look at like, what could I make as a TikTok? None of this. Hey, Daddy, how long have you been playing this? I've been playing this for. This will tell me. This will tell me. Part 10. So if this stream is part 10, and that's 10 times roughly 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, roughly 20 to 30 hours. So let's go 25, 27 hours of this game. And of talking nonsense. To you. Well, not you in general. Just, I mean, not you in particular, but just in general. How long is the game? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I don't think it's that long. I think it might be around about a 30 to 40 hour game, if that. I've just been doing a lot of... You don't see the option? Alright, I got you. Alright, oh, CFJ's got you. I've just been doing a lot of grinding, but not in an efficient way. So like trying to make sure that my I'm getting money, but then again I keep getting distracted by just frolicking and foraging. You know how it is, I think. So I'm asking 2 serious questions about your nonsense yapping. No, it's not serious at all. I mean, it's not. That did not throw off the vibe at all. If that's what you're worried about. I quite enjoy telling people about the games because if it's something that they like, and I want to make it so that I'm relatively approachable, so that if they go, hey, I really would like this game, it looks fun, what do I need to do to get it? I've got all the answers and all the info for you. Too long have I sat by and watched people play games and me not know what games it is that they play. Too long. Never again. Enough's enough. Sorry, I got distracted. Listen to a quick snippet of your book read. Sounds pretty good. You heard it too. That was quick. At one point, I forget the voices. So, good luck if you ever want to continue. And then I tried to go back and listen, and I was like, I did the I don't know, maybe whatever I do. I did the thing where I just sort of sat there, just like, what is it? What's the voice? And then I kept scrolling and I couldn't find it, and then I just went, stuff it, I'll just make a new one. Enjoy watching your streams. I appreciate that. That's really good, dude. It's a little too kind, actually, Daddy. I might have to do something to try and like switch it up a bit. Make it so that's like a little bit not too enjoyable of a stream, but like, you know, somewhere in between, in the middle. I should have listened longer. Yeah. I don't know when it was. I think at one point I might have gone on holidays or whatever it was. I stopped it for a couple of weeks, and which is sucks because right now the other book I'm recording I've also stopped for a couple of weeks. I just don't think I'm gonna mess it up this badly. But yeah, I stopped it and then I came back to it and I was like, oh crap, I don't remember anything. Exactly what you want in an audiobook read. What are you playing this on? I'm playing this on my PC, on computer, and it's yeah. But this game you can actually get on just about all consoles except for mobile. Want to see that Rolls and reactions? Thank you. If not, Taryn, actually, I can just add it to you. I can just add it to you manually. You say the word. I've got the button right here. Need to add it. Bam, there it is. Is your character customizable? It is. It is. So you can make your character look however you want. I was trying to match this up to how I look. Because I also permanently have a scowl on my face. Yeah, crossed arms, yeah. And I can't remember to... Wait, no, I do remember. Hang on. In here, I can actually show you the customization. If I go to this... No, I don't go to this. If I go to... this. Yes. Yeah, you can change hair. Damn. You can change face, eyes, nose and mouth, feet. Made sure mine were hairy. My body type, made sure mine was grumpy. And color. You're gonna... No, that's appearance. Clothing. Oh yeah. I got new clothes now. Yeah, give me my cape. Thank you. I remember wearing a cape, and at some point I didn't have a cape. And then name. Set first name, random last name. That's better. That means frolicking. Oh, it's going to be real fun, actually. Look at that. Can't wait. I know you had to do it with me. Did I? That's alright. You gotta get it now. For the cape alone? What a sell. You can change your clothes, you can change your mind, that's just the way it goes, but you'll always find your way back. Alright, I've got to restart the chat server. Hey, it broke again. That's alright. You and you and you. Hannah Montana. Oh, is that what they're making me say? Damn it. Sometimes I just read things. They've got references to the stuff, and I just read it out, and not knowing exactly where any of this came from. Oh, not remembering. Thanks, Benji. Delphi. Delphi's excited for the meal. She cannot wait. I've heard that I'm sweet and I love such a treat. Cool. That's for Delphi. Nora says, a simple but easy, a meal not too strong, a nice salty meal in my belly belongs. Rosie says, crunchy fresh greens, the strongest of herbs. I speak of bitter, that its taste is superb. And finally, Fosco says, a strong rush of flavor in the smallest of bites, so tangy and tasty would bring me delight. Okay, so sweet, salty, bitter, sour. Really tested me, hobbits. Really tested me. Alex never gets me show quotes. Yeah, yeah. Apparently. There was always a gimmick a friend of mine would always do. I say gimmick, like of just taking his entire personality and just turning it into a single word, but he would sit there and quote Simpsons quotes and Seinfeld quotes at me, and then laugh at him like it's the first time he's ever heard of it, and it's honestly fantastic, and I love him to death. But he'll look at me as if to, and he does this every time, as if to say, like, you know, you remember? And I don't. And I'd say to him, I'm like, oh no, I haven't seen that episode. And he'd be like, you haven't seen it? And then we'd watch it. And then he would say the quote again. And they'd be like, yeah, you see, remember? It's and yeah. But that's just to say that I'm bad at quotes. But and my friend who quotes at me all the time with all the little things that makes him laugh is immensely disappointed in me because of the amount of quotes that I don't get straight away, even if he shows me. But when I did see him, we were watching The Simpsons, and he was sitting there, and I was sitting there, and we were both watching, and then he would just take he'd know exactly what line was coming, and he'd say it, and he was having the best time, and I was having the best time because I liked watching his smile. In another life, maybe in another life. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 33. I think. 2026. Yes. Yeah, I'm 33. That's lovely. He's lovely. Love him to death. Only talking references, so you would hate that. No, I don't mind it. I just if you look at me expectingly, as if to say, "You get it, Alex," it'll be a bad time for all of us because I'll be like, "Oh no." No, I'll feel bad. The music is wonderful. I agree. The Hobbits are great when it comes to their musical talent. And it fits the game. It absolutely suits the game so well. You were 13 when Hannah Montana started. I was way younger. But then again, I'm in Australia, so it takes a few years for some TV shows to come my way. Maybe that's why I keep thinking that Hannah Montana might not have been for me at the time. Because I was 13, I guess, so I was an edgy 13-year-old. I didn't like a lot of things. Even the Avatar: The Last Airbender, I thought that was for kids. As I say, as a 14-year-old going, oh, I'll never watch that. It's for kids. I was unbearable. Still am, but less so, I think. Said my favorite Guru in this chat for weeks now. You have, and I've never gotten it since. The music, the water sounds, your voice makes me sleepy. I do put people to sleep, actually. I don't mean to, but it accidentally happens. It's really bad, especially when especially in taxis. I believe Hannah Montana is for everyone. See, it's probably right. Again, just very, very, very bitter teenager is who I was. Yeah, let me fully stop it. Perfect. Not boring, just calming. To be clear. Thanks for the clear definition. It means that I can't take this story and twist it for my own laughs. And means I have to actually say it that you meant that it was a calming stream, not a boring stream. So thanks Ellie. That was going to be a sick story. I was going to get so many laughs from people. Now I can't. I just saw that you played Pumpkin Panic. How scary is that game? It's kind of terrifying. Of course, you're being chased by a bunch of creatures that will try and kill you instantly. And there is one part that always gets me as a jump scare. And yeah, no matter what. Even though I know it's coming and I'm probably getting ready for it, as soon as it comes, it always hits me unexpectedly. And it gets me every time. But for a free-to-play game, God, it's great. The clown? Yeah, it is the clown. Every time. That freaking clown. Hobson, I need a bunch of salt, and that's about it from you, mate. Farm cotton. I'll be back. What did you watch growing up? Pokemon. Huge into Pokemon. And then, just whatever was on Cheese TV at the time, which was like it was a bunch of, it was two 19-year-old dudes who, one of them had like a tiny mohawk and the other one had like frosted tips. They were like, yo, what up guys, it's Cheese TV. We're here today and let's pop on Pokemon, and then Pokemon will come through. And then we were like, hell yeah, Pokemon. Where do you play that? I played that on computer. Pumpkin Panic, that is. Free to play on computer. Actually, it's not on any other console, actually. So on Steam, if you've got PC, you can just look up Pumpkin Panic, and it's there. Do I do ASMR? I don't think I can. I don't have it in me to do that. I'm bad in general at trying to like talk softly and whatnot. This is about it. But actually, this is about as loud as I talk. Who was my starter Pokemon? It was always the fire types. So if it wasn't Charmander, it was Cyndaquil. I'm trying to hold out on buying Pokotopia. I would love to do that too. I think the one thing that's holding me back is the fact you need a Switch too. And I've only got the Switch 1. What do you think about that, Grumps? Cross your arms if you're mad. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Oh, yeah. What's my favorite Pokemon? I think it might be Crobat. Might be. I think if I was around and in the world of Pokemon, and then there was a Crobat, there was a Zubat, I'd get it and turn it into a Crobat over time, and bond, and to the point where I have a Crobat, and I think that'd be really cool. Something about a Crobat. Oh, Bex, thank you so much for the heart, man. The Go Populars. How are you? You here for some clapping? Boy, do I have some clapping for you, because it is time. Wait, that's sad music. I'm trying not to wake up Friday, so let's just do. There we go. Nice gradual. All right. Clap at the pony. Not what I wanted. Clap at the pony. Okay. Here it is. All right, ready? Friday is a viewer who's watching, who I accidentally put loud music and then woke up and was like, oh my god, that woke me up. And then I'm like, why are you doing awake? Oh, wait, why are you doing sleep? Why are you watching the stream? Go to sleep. And then, yeah. But it doesn't matter right now because we've got a clap. Now let's do 9 in a row. There are 9 animals in this vicinity. When you walk up to an animal in this game, you greet the animal. One of 3 things can happen. You'll either clap your hands like what's happening right now, you'll put your hands into a T-Rex position, or you'll pray where you want to clap. So that's 1. My character hates me. Good morning, Friday. Don't have it in you. You're kind of doing it now. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't think. I'm probably best if I say that I don't. Whatever I'm doing right now, isn't the skill for it. It's just it might be to some people, but I can't class myself as a ASMRist because that's an entire different talent altogether. That I can't do. Yeah, there we go. The music was a little loud. I was hoping to like really blast it through to the ponies that this needs to happen. Otherwise, my disappointment is going to. Yeah. Can we talk about how sad Cubone's story is? Oh, isn't it just so sad? Sorry. Was a theory is that it was a baby Kangaskhan. And there was that theory that it's a baby Kangaskhan and the Kangaskhan mother died And so because the baby was caught in the rain, hid into the skull of the Kangaskhan, and etc. etc. Let's go, Captain Jack. Sorry, I'm switching up the conversation constantly. I don't believe it's actually possible. I need repetitive clapping. We've clapped three animals in a row is our record. This entire stream, we've only clapped one. We've never done it, and I don't know who to blame. Ellie, thank you so much for the follow too. Appreciate that. Well, we can just blame the lightest person who followed. 9 seems unattainable. See, that's a mindset that I can't get with there. Bex, I can't be on that same level. We can do it. If not, we'll be or I'll be so stubborn. I am so stubborn, but we'll do it. And it's going to be an amazing time. And all those who didn't believe, they will sit there in shock as we clapped at 9 animals in a row. I followed for clapping in ASMR. Well, when it comes to all the other games, well, I'll see you tomorrow for dragons and talking nonsense for dragons. You'll hold that mindset down for you? Thanks, Bex. Not that attitude. You're gonna blame me? You're gonna blame yourself? Thanks, Scythex. Thanks for taking the brunt on that one. So next time that we fail, we'll just need to make sure that we call out to say, hey, Scythex, can you maybe not let us fail next time? Thank you. Oh, thanks. Oh, last one. Nice. Well done. Well done, Scythex. Am I full-time streamer? No. Just a, yep. You know. You can take the blame, it's your fault anyway. You can't just Spartacus this. Nope, it's mine. Hold down a full-time job to spoil the cat, yep. Yeah, no, every time, not every time, in the, most days I sit here and I play games and press go live to play games, but if I didn't press go live, I would probably still be here playing games anyway. And then it helps me go, yeah, this is fun, games, and then I go to work, and then work does its thing, where we have a really good time and everything's great, and we don't at all feel drained afterwards. Do we feel drained because we've woken up early to play games, or do we feel drained because of work? I don't know. I'm too deep now. What kind of cat is it? She's sleeping on her side like she's dead, with her eyes rolled in the back of her head, like she's showing, like she's trying to cosplay as the Undertaker. But she's a tabby, medium hair thing, and we say thing because we found her on the side of the street as a young kitten, caught in the rain, covered in flea crap. It was yeah, and so then we're like, oh well, who owns you? And then we saw no one owns her, and so we thought, well, I guess that's us. Dream because of work, 100%. I used to remind my pet when I left for work every day that I was clocking in for them. Were they grateful? Work for sure. Games are never to blame. No, I'll never blame games. I once thought it was the fact that I would wake up early and play games, but then I was like, no. I refuse. I don't have a meal. Holy crap, I've got a meal today. Holy shoot. I need to cook food and then feed them. Hey Ali, how are you? What is this game? This game is called Tales of the Shire. It's a, I was too busy yapping, so I was meant to cook food. But it's a chill little game where you play as a hobbit, your own hobbit. And you run around the Shire and just, you know, talk to people, feed people, Like currently right now, I forgot that I invited 4 people over for dinner. So I need to go and prepare meals for them. And I need to do that very, very quickly before the night ends. Otherwise, think about you. If you got invited for dinner, and then if you got invited for dinner and all of a sudden they just didn't turn up, didn't give you any food, but you've been waiting for this dinner all this time, you'd probably be a bit annoyed. Good times. Think it looks cozy? It is. It's nice. I like it. Purebred Australian medium hair, best house cat. I agree. You hoping the cat distribution system picks me next? Well, if you're in New South Wales, Australia, there is a massive an overflux of cats in the place. Adoption agencies. Or place. Go get one. You got it. You just had lunch with your ex. And would you have been mad if they invited you out for lunch and then you turned up and then they weren't there? You were so excited for it. Binchy stealing your blame? Fight, Binchy. Last Alex, I shall depart, hop on the server, get some building done. Bye, have a great stream. Take care, little Alex. Enjoy. Here we go. Rosie's craving bitter. Nora's doing salt. Bosco wants sour and Delphinium wants sweet. Okay. Delphinium wants this. I will make it for Delphi. Brown taters. Like the rushest meal that's ever been rushed. You bring up with him again. You're welcome. And Ali, thanks so much for the follow too. Appreciate that. It's really good. There's really a huge group of strays by our local McDonald's. Ooh. Do you throw them food or no? You're not fighting Bidgie, you love her, she's so strong. Well, what do you... I have no idea. It's the only answer. It's the only answer, so I'm afraid. So I think so. It's the only thing that you can do. Otherwise, Benji's stealing your blame. Alright, store and backpack. Next. Salty. Goblin eye stew. I can make a salty stew? There is a... Oh! Wild beef is salty. There we go. Alright, done. Okay, so this one. Chop right up so it's in the center. Chuck it in the frying pan so we can tenderize it. You can be bitchy if you try. Why not? I can't get one, Alex. My hubby forbade it. It has to happen upon to me. At any point, you can just go and grab a cat. If, like, you know, from places where there are cats. And then what is... I think... I don't know if I've said this before to you. But if you brought it home and your hubby's like, oh, what's this cat? It's not as though you can say no. It can make it go away. Hey, Imp, how are you? Sorry, it took me a while to figure out what I'm going to say. Backpack. So sweet, salty, and now it's just raised cheese, and you want this sour. How can I make this a sour meal for you? Oh, Shirefield cheese. Sour, cool. But bringing it home is not leaving. Exactly. It's the perfect plan. Chunky this. Can't tenderize the cheese, but I think I can tenderize the shallots. Chunk. Yeah, cook it in the frying pan. Now the shallots are sweet, but I can change it to be sour by mixing it with or cooking it with coriander. Perfect. So I can make sure that this is a sour dish. And then finally, bitter. Let's do this. My cat likes to lay beside me in bed and twitch her tail and tickle me while I'm sleeping. That's so great. I was talking to this person at work, and just talking nonsense. Was it meant to be sour or was it meant to be bitter? No, bitter. It meant to be bitter. There we go. Elderberry does it. And yeah, they were just like, oh, how was your day? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty bloody wrecked and stuff. And I was like, because there's my cat. She just woke me up at midnight. Oh, sweet. That was a new thing. I haven't used that pot before. Okay, sweet. Now the elderberry goes in, and the elderberry goes in. Sweet. Storing backpack. All right, so I've got in my backpack 1, 2, 3, 4 meals. Okay. Let's see if I can run it to here as soon as possible. And yeah, and I always thought whenever I talked about my cat keeping me awake, people would be like, oh, why would you, rah, 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 you're a terrible owner of cat and stuff and whatnot. But as soon as I said it to the lady I was talking to yesterday, she just went, oh yeah, same. And then we just shared photos of each other's cats. It was great. Love that. What type of games do you play usually? Depends on your mood. It depends on my mood and what I've pre-scheduling it helps. I think so. Every day I pick a different game, and I just play that game over and over again on that set day and in that set stream slot until I finish it. So games that I play is Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley was yesterday. Today is Tales of the Shire. Tomorrow is going to be a game called Dragon Age 2. The day after that is Mass Effect 2, and the day after that Bioshock. And also in between everything else, I do like Red Dead Redemption, Don't Starve. I think the only real games that you don't see me play is like any of the competitive shooting games where it's like multiplayer or extra, those kinds of ones. Fortnite things. I do love a game with a story a lot. But that's not to say I don't play like games like Minecraft. I love playing Minecraft. I think that's fun too. His favorite stream is Just Dance. I will never play Just Dance. I told you. No, actually, sorry, I told you. My final stream ever is if I played Just Dance. Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming to my dinner. I know it's like nearly midnight, but thank you so much for your patience. I definitely didn't forget. There you go. I know you've been craving this all day. And you've been sitting there, hungry. There you go. Dinner at the Three Farthing Stone. No lights at all. I like how we sit in the dark. Loves it. Rich rhubarb pie. Loves it. Roblox. Yeah, I don't play Roblox. My friend sometimes drags me kicking and screaming to some Roblox stuff. That's about it. A midnight snack, yeah. What's great about these hobbits is I never set a time. I just set the day. So for them it could be dinner or it could be breakfast. None of them went up a level. Okay. Wow. Alright, I'm going to bed. Pop in and say hello. Hope you've been well. Monkey, I've been absolutely fantastic. I hope you've been well. You've been healing from all of your injuries. You've been healing okay? Because I remember you're still recovering. Guess I should sleep before work tonight. Have a great rest of your stream. You definitely should. You definitely should. Thanks, Bex, for hanging out. I appreciate that. Enjoy. You've been asking about Roblox trauma for so long. That's true. That kind of looked interesting. Because it didn't look like Roblox or you play with people. It looked like a single player experience. I'll have to suss it out. Yes and no. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you've been well, that's what's more important. Hobbits do take second breakfast, so midnight snacks sounds aligned. Yeah, right. Even though I'm probably, even though I'm like, if I'm not careful, I would frolic myself a little bit too hard and fall asleep outside, and then I'll miss out on the morning. But I mean, again, if I invited you for dinner and said, or invited you for food and said, tomorrow I'm going to cook you food, you tell me what you like, and you do, but I'd never tell you if it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and you don't know whether you should eat because you know that I'm cooking for you and I'm making a food that you like, but you don't know if you should have something now, have something later, have something small, because what if it's still a bit too much? And so those hobbits were sitting there waiting, just absolutely waiting for me to just rock up and deliver them food. You'd be stressed all day. Because it could have been breakfast, it could be lunch. You don't know. I like the cherry blossoms. Oh, it's spring, of course. Alright, let's see. Any letters for today? Yes. Rosie says, that meal was good enough to make the old gaffer proud. Is that what all cooking is like in Brie? Here's something to say thanks. And Rosie gives me mushrooms and her old bed. Nora, however, says, that's a lovely meal. I've had months of stories now and many happy memories. I got you something too, so you can have a happy memory too. A parsnip and an old table. Fosco says, that was a dish bathed in brilliance. Even Hobson's knack for over-embellishing his descriptions couldn't do it justice. As thanks, please take this, nothing owed and more to come. Sugar and an old pillow. And Delphi says, that meal was lovely. It tasted just like it feels to walk through the forest. I know some hobbits aren't used to cooking food I like, so this is to say thank you. In which Delphi gives me a strawberry, an old chair, and a thoughtful litter pile. Which is just a bunch of, if I access my furniture, it's just a bunch of twigs on the ground. Okay. I really I don't think any of these hobbits actually like me. How are they sending those things in the mail? They make Orlo, which is the... where is Orlo? Orlo! They make Orlo the mailman deliver it all. Poor Orlo. Yeah, I've been thriving? Good, I'm glad. As best you can. In these times. Hey Nova, how are you doing? Perfect. This is... The pantry, I don't know if I should be worried about how much is in the pantry. 326 out of 500. And there is a bunch of stuff. Like, I've got so many eggs, actually. I might start picking things to sell. Like, maybe a honey... no, I'll leave the honey chub. I like having the fish. The mint, though. And the nasturtium, which I keep picking up because it's just there. And parsley. Okay. Wait, what about the ruby taters? Yeah, look at that. Give me all of this. Because I keep growing it. And it grows in bulk. Stone loach. Yep. Truffles? Do I want to sell truffles? Turnips? No. Snowy wax cap. That will be good to sell. I do have jam. The jam's important for trading for flowers. Pepperwort, actually. Let's sell that. And peach. Okay. This is my like kind of like last ditch effort, an attempt to get all the ingredients I need. Oh, I just got a quest. All the ingredients I need to make a lot of money, sell it, make a lot of money, buy one of the big plots, and then grow nothing but flowers. Oh, but thank you so much for the finger hearts. That's way too generous. And for the harmony too. That's kind. I hope you've been well. You're back from lunch? Welcome back, Cyber Baroness. Yeah, missed much. There's a lot of this. Alex. Much better now that you're not sick? Good, good, I'm glad. It was a bit rough, touch and go there for a while. Everyone was worried. Can you add Fae Farm to my list? Fae Farm. Farming Simulator Fae Farm is on my list. Where is it? It's currently $44. It came out 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. It looks fun. Oh, it's multiplayer too. It's apparently recently mixed for some reason. Oh, okay. No. But yes, it's already on my wish list. I've talked to you and showed you gameplay before. Good. Okay. Then I will definitely keep an eye on it. Will I buy it immediately it goes on sale? Maybe not, but I will definitely watch for it. Please make sure I've got the best money in the world. $2,000, holy crap. I swear every bone I've fractured or broke hurts because that's cold. How many bones have you fractured in your entire, I guess, career? Yes, Faith, I will love it. Okay, I'm gone. Bye. Okay, bye. Take care, Taryn Ash. Enjoy. It's because the game hasn't been updated, but I want you to play it because it's a fun little game. Alright, cool. Donations? Don't donate. 9. Holy crap, well done. Is it? Are you going for some kind of record? Still, that's impressive. Oh, I can do 2 lots. 2. 1. And a curved. And then now I can sit here and just buy a bunch of seeds. All the seeds ever. Because my farming production just kicked off. No donation. The game made you hungry? This I understand. Benji, thank you for the 100 bits. It's way too generous. Stop it. Because it's like you're flinging money at me. Stop it. You had them? Yeah, but every time I feel like someone does anything to do with that generosity, I kind of want to sign them up to a seminar when it comes to saving money. And and then attend it with them and make sure they're paying attention. No, but save money harder. It's a big whole thing. It's tackle footy. Monkey, you get cooler by the day. Shouldn't be surprised. That's sick. Who's your team? Hey, Gray. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Well, I'm not doing much, actually. What are you doing? Or how are you doing? Curved garden bed. I can put this. Yeah. No. Down here. Down here. Yeah. Can I move you? I can move you. Oh, sweet. So after I plant them, I can just move them around. This will be my tiny plots. And there's big plots. Small team, you and your friends. That is cool. I thought that maybe I can dust off the old boots and get back into it. But I know for a fact my bones would hurt all the time. You saved, don't worry. No, I'm too worried. You can't tell me not to worry. You can't tell someone not to worry. Wait, so how many times have you broken your bones whilst playing tackle footy? Cauliflower, can I fit the cauliflower here? No. Here I can. Because rhubarb loves cauliflower. And carrots. Does it like carrots? It does like carrots, but carrots can't fit. Is this a farming game? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like it's a farming game that's built off this parsley doesn't like carrots. Stuff it's but then you might get mad. It's a farming game that's like based off of Lord of the Rings. Where you play as a hobbit in this little world. And you just focus on taking care of your crops, growing them, and tending to the people's needs when it comes to going out to dinner and making them food. No one can eat in this game. They need you. They rely on you to do it. It's fun. And for me, I love it a little bit more because it's like, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings. And that's it. But Alex, don't you tell us not to worry about stuff all the time? What's your point there, Scythix? Okay, I can't fit this. 9, you've broken all 9 bones from tackle footy and 4 concussions. Sorry, damn, how do you just run at the, what? How do you play it? You just run like you've got a death wish? My point is hypocrite. No, you can't hypocrite me. Can I fit the foxglove here? Am I still awake? I slept before playing. That's how I do it. So I go to bed at like 9-ish and then I wake up at like 2-ish. Or if my cat has anything to say about it, she'll wake me up at like 1-ish. And then play games until like 5-ish. 5:30-ish, 6-ish. And then get ready for work. You just gotta run harder. Or the other thing as well that you can do, and it's a bit controversial there to be honest, Monkey, is you sidestep them. You mainly play for the other time zones? Yeah, I absolutely hate Australians. Just absolutely hate them. Just something about them, you know. No, to me it's the perfect time to play games. because I like to play games before work and get into the mindset. So, well, not the mindset, to get relaxed before I go off into my day. So that it just always made sense to just play games. Oh my god, more to harvest. I'll stream it this time. I don't know, you hate me already. I know, it's yeah, but that's okay. I don't know the reason as to why it's okay, but I'm hoping you will fill the gaps. But didn't you say you're in Wyoming? So you're in Australian Wyoming? Do I like my day job? Sorry, the mic cut out then. That was crazy. Yeah, no, it's fine. To be fair, when it comes to like working and stuff, as much as to me, as much as I'd love to strive for to be able to find something that I work for that I'm passionate on, I am lucky to be in a state where I can learn things from work and know it enough where I can go, yeah, this is all right, and apply it to my outside of work, to my passions like this and stuff. So yeah, like to me, I'm like, to me, my day job is just that, just a day job, and it's enough to pay the bills, tick the boxes, and I can focus on like other things. Thankfully, I'm in a state now at work where I can focus on like, you know, what other things I can do at home or do here. And then eventually maybe get to the point where I can find a job or find a piece of work where I do like get really excited to go inside into it and be like, yeah, this is my dreams, this is my passion. I'd love to live in Wyoming. Oh, okay, you're in the almost 5 a.m. time zone. Hey, same. Oh, well, I am shocked actually whenever there are Australians who come in, because it is 5 a.m. and I worry. And I worry for them. I feel like there is no such job. I love the work I do. Oh, that's good. I think every job has bad sides. Oh yeah. Every job has bad sides, but some jobs you wake up and you would approach them with a little bit more enjoyable, rather than it being a drain. You know what I mean? But the fact that you love the work you do, I'm one day I'll get there. Try something else. Hopefully you'll get the fun job you really love. Appreciate that, Gray. What about yourself? I like talking to you. I like talking to other people. Like I like talking to you all and hearing what other people do. So, like the type of jobs that of people who do and they tell me that they do is always astounds me. Like for instance, one of the people, one of my mods named Binchy is a dog groomer. Loves dog grooming. And I think that's fascinating. Because obviously from watching like TikToks and you see the people doing dog grooming, you're like, damn, that's cool. You have trouble sleeping? That's alright. I hope you're able to get some sleep for sure. What's my job? I just work in IT. So cloud infrastructure engineer. Which is the painful thing of me being like, yeah, I just play around with servers. You make graphic art and props for films? That's sick, Gray. That's so sick. Oh, love it. That's amazing. Hey, human. Salutations. How are you? And do you like your job? Australia's different time zones? Yeah, we've got like five time zones, I think. Some time zones are affected by daylight savings and others aren't, and some time zones are just like a half an hour behind, which is interesting. That would be great if they were all the same, I agree. Oh, your IT makes sense. Hey, how does that make sense? Please tell me. Okay. The character walks like a calm, reasonable person. Yeah, I know, and then it's controlled by me. Here we go. What kind of music? I've called this one build up intense operatic. Yeah, this works. 1 out of 9. There's the next target. You got this. That was too loud. Do you think that might have been it? The music might have been a bit too loud. That's why they didn't want to clap back. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. What is this walk? A frolic. This is my frolic. So are you telling me you don't frolic in the woods like this? You're just giving your techie. I do like tech stuff. I like. I'm starting to get a bit more of a, not a passion, but a bit more of a learning into programming. But nothing beyond just me doing things like, I want to turn on my computer and have all my programs open up, and then I do that and I go, yay, I'm a tech. That's it. I feel like that's my mentality. You're giving IT. That's so I don't know what this means. Why you need to clap? It just feels right. See, in this game, you can walk up to the animals and then you greet them. And one of three things happens when you greet them. You either clap, you kind of put your hands together and go, oh, or you make yourself go dinosaur arms. And randomly I set up a challenge that we need to clap 9 times, clap to all those animals 9 times, like in a row. And just somehow get it so that we've clapped to every single one of those animals in a row. But what keeps happening is as soon as we clap to one animal, we go to the next one and it just changes. IT does suit Elder Emo. Okay. Thanks, Gray. You had to call IT last week. It was torture. Yeah, that's fair. If it makes you feel any better, I don't do any of the talking to customers role, if that helps. Who are you? Oh, I say hello back. Okay. Sorry, you don't have a name. Oh, actually, let's see what oh yeah, so here's an example. So here's the pony. We wave. And then there's T-Rex arms. So then here is then we go back to the pony. We wave. Here's us holding our hands together in the hand and going, oh. And then we go again. We go again. Clap. I wish you were the IT dude at my company. I can tell you to stop asking stupid questions. Is it plugged in? Is the internet working? I'm very good at asking those questions to people. I make it seem like, so like for questions like, is it plugged in? This is when I was doing those kinds of support calls. Also, thank you so much, Gray. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you so much, Cyber Baroness and Scythex. I say to people, I'll be like, hey, I just want to double check something, because sometimes when if you find that even though that the power is on slightly, like it looks like the power's on, sometimes the cable can be a bit loose. Do you mind double checking that and see if we can, you know, push it in? And they do. Or like, hey, it's really weird. On my end, it's not showing that there's any connection, but it says on your end it is. Can you, like, I don't know, open up Google or something and just type something in and see what comes up? If you've ever wanted to do an IT support call, I'm right there for you. Actually, I don't want to do that. Don't ask me. I take it back immediately. Hey Ari, how are you? And when you try and help them, they just do it the wrong way. They're just. I was trying to help you half an hour ago. Listen, hate this situation. IT's fun. I have no idea who these people are. They don't have any names. But there's like 3 hobbits here. I'll just keep going. I work in childcare, so I don't talk to adults. Nice, that's sick actually. And is the conversation experience much better for kids versus adults? You just woke up? What are you doing? What are you doing awake? Should get some sleep. Children are often more evolved than adults. I think I'd love to talk to a like go through talking about like not programming in general, just what I learned from programming that day to a kid, and just see if they get bored. Yeah. Archive all of this. And yeah, may as well. We should try and plan another meal. I want to see if I can get a proper... Oh, I've got Farmer Cotton as a friend. But Delphinium is so close to being a friend. Oscar is also so close to being a friend. So is Marigold. And Rosie. Ooh, Nora is also not that close. Let's just do those. Talking with young 20-year-olds hurts. Oh, how so? So many of them are used to apps and tell us they can't use a computer. I think one of my most when I was at 20, I worked in IT support across Australia, and it was like I'd get everyone from across the entire country. Not every person, unfortunately. I didn't talk to everyone, but I talked to a lot of people. And I've talked to people who were, you know, in their 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s. Talking to people in their 20s was the worst. Especially as me as a 20-year-old, because they just didn't know, and they didn't know technology, and I was getting increasingly frustrated with them because I was like, "What do you mean? You're my age. Why don't you know this?" It's like, but it's fine. I think my worst conversation, and I remember it well, was talking to a streamer who would get absolutely furious at the fact that, and I think that was probably the worst experience, because didn't know what was happening, but thought he knew what was happening. But then it was just kept telling, like, you know, when you're on the phone in the call center, and it's just like they're just talking to me like I was a moron. And the funny thing is, like, his whole thing, his email address and stuff was linked to his stream, and he was telling me how his stream and stuff was all failing because of the internet connection, but he was still streaming at the time. And then we went on his stream, and it was just like, it's just like a handful of people, but he's there. He wasn't even talking to the people in this audience because he was on the phone to me, complaining about the terrible internet connection. Worst. Anyway, IT's fun. I have so many funny stories about children at work. Actually, Monkey, I saw this. I was walking home and I saw this little girl riding a bike in a park, and I was walking through the park, and there was nothing at all to sort of, you know, call out, you know, about what was going to be funny at all that I expected. There was the only thing that sort of like drew my eye was the fact that the kid was still riding a bike at the same speed as what she was doing, like maybe 20 minutes beforehand, but if not slightly faster, and not at all slowing down for the staircase that was in front of her. And then I was watching intently at that point, because it was just getting close. It just kept going faster towards the staircase, and then she abruptly smashed into the staircase, into that bottom step, but then didn't, like, not phased at all, got off the bike, and then started lifting the bike up the stairs, like you, like purposely using the staircase as a brake. And I laughed. It shocked me that I laughed at that in public. It was so fun. And then just continuously carried the bike upstairs. I think they have 12 lives or something. They do. I'm sure of it. The thing about yourself when you were a kid and how invincible you thought you were. I played Wuthering Waves before. No, I haven't. Oh, is that Wuthering Waves? Is that a free-to-play game? Yes, I remember it being free. Story-rich open RPG. No, I haven't. I've heard of it, and I have tried to play a game that's similar, but then my computer started running out of PowerPoint pace, and I kind of gave up on a lot of those games. I should try it again. So good. Yes, it's free. I'll have to suss it out for you. And Ari, thanks so much for the harming go popular. What do you mean you can't miss a stream? You definitely can. Yeah, the computer did not like that game. No, it didn't. So? Help me farm. I'm not really good at multiplayers either. So if anything, I'll be able to try it out and be like, oh, okay, that's what it's like. Because I wanted to try Elderfield, I think. Because it looked like it had Factorio elements into it. Or Satisfactory, which I really love that game. I'm very keen. I'm waiting on Monkey's Story. And a colleague asked me how to print a PDF, and I was like, you just print it. And she said, it's not Word. Oh. Did you? Did you help? Oh yes, I hope you guys are ready for some delphiniums. Oh, and cucumbers. I can do cucumbers. What about delphinium? Can I squeeze this one here? Yes. There you go. Every plant there is happy. You're still waiting for Don't Starve Together one day? Don't Starve Together will be happening. A child said a new word. I immediately thought, oh god, what was it? Okay. ... I haven't printed something since you were 12. Don't worry. You don't really need to print. Ever. Printers are fun. Oh, here we go. Cucumber. And box pepper. And beans. I can sneak in beans. That's it. Put Snapdragon there. You practicing for now? Good, I can't wait. I really would like to do that at some point. Carl, thanks so much for the follow too. And Gray, thank you for the donuts. For the donut, that's way too kind. Way too kind. Oh yeah, here we go. Primrose and foxglove. Can I fit this? The printer at my job once took 2 hours to print 20 pages. That's funny. How's this? Oh nice, all of this is harvested. What was the word? I'm also patiently waiting. I'm like looking over, like not trying to make sure I'm not going on too many tangents because I want to know what this word is. Here we go. Foxglove. Yeah, oh no, Delphinium. Foxglove? No. And that is the only seed left. It didn't come through? No, it didn't. It said, the story or the message said, I had a child tell me he learned a new word. I immediately thought, oh god, and I said, what was it? ... And we've been all like, just worried, sick, panicking, trying to figure out what it was. TikTok. TikTok's not wanting you to say it. You hear Tony? Yeah. What's up? What's up, bud? Meow. Oh, the F&B word. Okay, okay. Yeah, TikTok definitely filtered that for you. My cat is lying on her back and she's like wanting a pat, but she's lying on her back out of reach. And touch her toe. That's like how as far as this is going. That's alright. I'm baiting her with a headphone earbud. She slipped out of my arms. Okay. Well, that's alright. I will, I was gonna try to pat her and show her and pick her up and be like, oh, look, it's the cat. But she's now playing. And I was biting, choking my hair. I thought you said who taught you him, and he said his uncle. Mind you, they're it makes sense. His uncle taught him. Nice, that's so kind. All right, although just to let you know, Sandy Man is upset, and then Hobson is upset. Strange but gorgeous. It's quite the rich flavor. I request something bitter from my dearest neighbor. Says Marigold. He came here to see Sil, but she's not on camera. No, she's like I said, she was like liquid. She fell out of my arms. Went to pick her up and it just slit right through. Rosie says, crunchy fresh greens, the strongest of herbs. I speak of bitter. It tastes superb. So, 2 bitters. Not sweet, not sour. It's something to savor. The many ways to taste the bitter flavor. 3 bitter dishes. And Delphi, thank you. I heard that I'm sweet and I'd love such a treat. Okay, bitter, 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 and sweet. That I can take care of. I went to the Purple app and there was no static, but here it is. It's not bad though, it's don't worry. Wait, there's static? Oh, good. Alright, let's see if I can make these bitter. Delphi wants something sweet, but Delphi wants... sour? What? Oh, that's cravings. What's static? Might be on the Purple app. No, it might be on Purple app. Yeah, not Purple app, TikTok. Been static for a week now, but it's fine. No, I need to know what the static is. I need to get rid of it. Alright, let's get simple sprouts. And white fluffy taters. Actually, brown tater. Yes. Use the brown tater because there's 2 bitter ingredients. Sour and stuff. Yes. So now we can make this nice and smooth. Child. Thanks, Ari. A bit more smoother. And then tenderize it for like seconds. And there we have it. Though you should be asleep. It's kind of funny though. I think kids swearing is hilarious. Especially when they don't mean to. Yeah. 1 bitter food in the backpack. Ooh, oak. Yes, this one I keep messing up. Because I think it's the onion that throws me. So, cauliflower, carrot, leek, cabbage. And if I do brown onion, shallots makes it sweet. But then again, I just need to make it bitter. I can cook up the brown onion. Cook. It should swear more. Wow. You said it. Bitter. Rosemary will turn it bitter. And sage, actually. Tenderize you, chuck you in. Next. Smooth carrot. And tenderize you. Perfect. Then you go in. Now right in the middle. So we don't need to do anything else there. Good morning, Fox. How are you? Right in there. And in there. And there we have it. Bitter oak Barton soup. So that's two bitter dishes right now. What else can I do for a bitter dish? What's something that isn't bitter that I can turn bitter? Wait, I do need to cook with chicken, so if I can find a chicken dish. Chicken pie. Can I make a... Well, actually, it is sweet, so... Flour, chicken, spinach, egg. Yeah, I think it's too much to make this bitter, so I might just leave it as sweet because I'll give it to Delphi. Hey, yeah, how are you? Oh, thank you so much for the rose. That's really kind of you. Oh, too kind. Okay, so I need to make this chunky and a little crispy. So, chunky chicken. I do need to cook it in the frying pan. Okay. Let's cook in the frying pan for like 2 seconds. Nice raw chicken. Then chunky spinach. Put it in the mixing bowl to crisp it up a little. Perfect. So next is egg, which apparently we need to chuck in the frying pan. Okay, still good. Nice raw egg. And then nothing perfect for this brown tater. Perfect. Chicken pie in a dish. Alright, now to make something that is bitter. I can make Mrs. Cotton's amazing autumn tart. And I can make it with sour cream and elderberries. So then it's really bitter. Or I can make this a apple. But still it's bitter. My 3-year-old niece said the F word in church because you heard it from me. Like, yo, blame me. Smart of your 3-year-old niece to immediately point the finger at you. That's funny. Kid's gonna go far. Alright, now a little bit chunky. And then tenderize it. Swell. Perfect. Now for the rest, we just need to chuck it in. Chuck it in. And there you have it. Mrs. Cotton's amazing autumn tart. So good, good. Now I can put all of these away. So many flowers, holy crap. Then grab my brand new dishes. So that's 1, 2, 3 bitter dishes and 1 sweet dish. Alright, let's go to town. The food looks good in this game. Yeah, I've had people who've was watching and it's like, oh, I gotta go get some food. This game has made me hungry. And I'm getting hungry a bit. I gotta figure out what I'm having for for lunch today? Go get a snack? I will. I will. What I'll do is I'll run out this day and then call it there. See if I can squeeze in a tiny quick nap. Because thankfully I get to, well, I am able to work from home today. You, and you. $652. Heck yeah, naps. Heck yeah. And then I'm just going to keep... Oh, maze. Oh, that's right. It's a new season, so we've got new stuff. Damn inflation. New seeds. Fennel. Still do ruby taters. And I'll keep the rest just in case. So where did I say the dinner's going to be? At the stone. Alright. That I can do. Heck yeah, naps are great. They are great. Especially for me, is like, I'll be in here, in this room, and it's like, I don't have the aircon on. I should have. But it's like, the computers are running, it's getting warm, and I'm getting hot. And then I go straight back to bed, and it's nice and cold. The pillows are all cold because my giant thermal body isn't sort of ruining that experience. It's nice. Cozy, yeah. Hazelnuts. I'm all for like cold pillows. I love cold pillows. Oh, it's current season again. Because we're in a new season, actual here, I should probably take a look at my club missions and see which ones I can get rid of. Like, I don't think I can collect Chanterelle or Moral. I can discard them. I can discard the Common Bream, Chanterelle, Moral, Parsnips, Silver Bream, Crucian Carp. We'll go get a bunch of new missions. It's terribly hot here in the Philippines. It was cold last week. No transition. Yeah, actually, speaking of being in the Philippines, you'll be very close. Oh, not very close, but I was very close to your weather for a couple of years. I used to live in Townsville, which is the north of Australia, and humid, so humid, and so hot. But I think just doing the 4 hours or so, whatever the plane trip is to go north, I think I would definitely die. I hate humidity. I moved as far away as Townsville as I could at the moment I could. I moved down to Sydney, but yeah, not as humid here, thankfully. There are days that it comes in and that humidity kicks, and I just go, "What is this?" What is this? Philippines? Oh, you want the sweet? Oh, this is awkward. I thought you guys wanted bitter. Whoops, I'm a bad host. Enjoy. Only one of you are happy for the meal. Is the air hot or the dry? Is the air hot or dry? Make up your mind, right? Oh, she likes it. No gifts. There'll probably be no gifts. Loves it. Yeah. I've never been so disappointed. But Delphinium is my friend. Foscove has become my friend. Marigold's become my friend, and Rosie Cotton has also become to my friend, and Craving Satisfied. So I could say, hey, Marigold, I heard you had something for me. And she says, I certainly do. I thought you deserved something nice, like a 3 eel pie. 3 eel pie. Hope you like it. I'm sure I'll give you more again. I'm sure I'll have more to give you again later. Anything else I can help with? And then I say, no, thank you. Then I'll talk to Fosco. Oh, what can I do for you? And I heard you had something for me. Oh, yes, I do. I have a roasted mutton, summer style for you. That's all I can give you. And thank you, Fosco. And goodbye. And then Delphi. Can I help you with something? I heard you have something for me. You heard correctly. Cream of mushroom soup. Alright, thanks, Delphi. Goodbye. And then finally, Rosie. Which I can say a couple of things to Rosie. First though, I heard you had something for me. Why, yes, in fact I do. A platter for winter. And then the other thing I can say to Rosie is I completed some gardening club missions. I think you're doing a brilliant job, and I have a small present for you. Yeast! You're doing great, you got what it takes to really master gardening. Anything else you need? No. See you soon. Awesome. So now, I just need to go and pick up some missions, and we're good to go. Alex, they're gonna think you hate them. I mean, yeah. That'll be $240 and a live chicken, please. I mean, one of them did give me a live chicken for being their friends, so... You know, maybe. We can make bread now? Oh, sweet. What do we need to do for that? Go down in here. Hope that happens IRL. Yeah, if I'm ever at a place where I can have chickens here, I would love to be able to just have so many chickens that I can just give to people. Be like, thanks for stopping by, here's a chicken. Cook this for me of at least 4 stars of deliciousness. Any bitter pie. Okay. I'll try that. I don't know if I can do it. Elderberries, yes. Butterfly cups, yep. And then over here, let's catch brown trout. Did the chat, which one? Which one crashed? Tones.
Did the chat crash?
Chat didn't crash. We're back. We're on. It did crash before, actually. But I fixed it. After 16 time. Plant 5 cucumbers. Plant 5 beans. Good. Well, if it isn't good enough, thank you. Quistful, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Going to bed, just want to stop by. See you next stream. Take care, Gray. Enjoy. I will be jumping off as well. I should probably run out the day. I'll run out the day and then jump off. Is there some things I can sell? Yes, I need to buy thyme, baby marrow, a cucumber, beans, and lettuce. Can you have voice of Alex play Stardew Valley? Outside. Just gonna sit there and just consistently make comments. Make comments along the lines of like, hey, this has been a great stream and stuff. This is Yes. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'll ponder on that one. You want out. And people can make suggestions to change his mind. As an actual... Oh, Peach is sweet. As an actual proper stream, I don't think it can be done. Because I think they'll have... I think they've got things where you can't actually do... Which is kind of makes sense. I think from all the platforms, you can't actually do a auto-generated sort of content that's 24/7. I think they'll mark it as like, oh yeah, no, this is just robotic. You can't do this. There's no interaction. You'd build a platform to host the platform completely. Oh my god, we haven't even done this. We might as well do this. Okay. Clap at horse. Well, this is the one. Clap at pony. Well, you had a good time. Don't know, no fire emoji. You can't, don't do fire emoji. Don't burn. It sounds like you're going to burn everything down. Did that woke you up? I'm sorry, Harry. Go back to sleep. You missed nothing. Nothing important happened. We didn't try and clap at animals. Well, dear me, okay. You, Chanterelle? Oh, we could actually pick up Chanterelle still. And Hedge Mustard. Oh. It kind of feels like it's not as strict when it comes to what stuff is in season. Yeah, I need to drop all this off. Oh, can I sell anything to you actually? Yeah, I can. I can sell you all this. But just the wood. Yeah. My I'm gonna go and drop off all this food and then call it a sleep. I'll admit the music has woken me up once when you were playing Don't Stuff. Was it like when I was I'm probably doing some stressful things like in the ocean? You made the mistake of falling asleep to Bioshock the other night. Possibly. Yeah, as soon as I gave myself the power of being able to just randomly play music at all times, it just became too much. I've gotten out of control. When you're playing Don't Starve, the music scared me. You can do the music but quieter. I like it. I know why I do it so loud, because I like to have it. As soon as the music comes on, I listen to music blasting in ears, like loud as anything, and so I think that's why I was so used to when I just don't notice it. I just sit there and it's like, yeah, this is fine. Do the music but louder. Getting mixed messages. Can't go to sleep yet. We gotta wait just that little bit for time to pass. You could do the music but quieter, do the music but louder. You two are gonna have a fight about this. I'll watch.
you look at me, I'm Alex, and I listen to music so loud I'm so cool.
Thanks, Benji. Poor folks are trying to sleep. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It is pretty loud. Yeah. Who is it? You're gonna have to fight Scythix. And also, while you're there, fight Binchy too. No, they have to fight me. Yeah. Not fighting anyone? No, Scythix, you gotta get into it. Sorry. If it's Scythix you can't, why not, Jay? And I nearly forgot to water all this. And I'll be sitting there complaining about why my crops aren't growing. There you go. And you? Scythix wins. Well, Scythix, you won. 1-0. And there, and one more. Yay. Current world reigning champion. The Scythix tells you good morning or good night. And good night. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Scythix is really great like that. And so, sleep. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna go. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, good morning. Thank you so much for hanging out as I've been playing Tales of the Shire. I'm gonna jump off now. I'll be back on tomorrow to play Dragon Age 2, where we will begin a brand new save. So if you're unfamiliar with all the stuff that happened in Dragon Age Origins, honestly, Dragon Age 2, you can just pick it up and it's a kind of like, it's a brand new character and everything. So it's a whole different story. Some little elements from Dragon Age Origins comes through, but don't worry, you'll hear me as I call it out. Adios muchachos, goodbye. And yeah. Yep. I think that's have a nice Tuesday. You have a nice Tuesday, Ari. You get some sleep. Okay, bye. I think that was awkward enough.